Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Trade Room. Today is May 12th, 2017. A couple of things. We're going to have a news event coming out in about a half an hour, and it's the reason I exited those trades that we took yesterday. So we're going to trade this release at 8:30. It's about a half an hour. We're going to look to trade New Zealand dollar and USD yen. So I'll pull those up right now. So if you haven't received the email, please let me know. You should have received the strategy for the CPI news event that's coming out shortly. One second. Okay, so the two trades I have open are Pound Aussie, USD, Yen. I'm not going to take USD, New Zealand dollar right now. I'm going to wait for the candle to close, but there's a reaction to the news. We haven't had a retracement yet. If it does retrace, I just re-enter the market. Okay, so we're short Pound Aussie. It is trying to break that resistance level, turn support. So I'm just going to go ahead. I just went ahead and took the trade simply because we have negative divergence on a 4-hour chart. And we have this evening star on a daily chart. And the two lines of MACD look like they're going to be crossing to the downside as well. And I'm waiting for pound Canadian dollar to just break that 176 level of support from May the 2nd. Once the body of the candle closes below, then I'll re-enter the market, and we're targeting this level. Actually, it's up here, 174.80. All right, let's see if we can. Now it's starting to move. See how it's starting to move really quick, which probably means we're going to have a retracement at one point. But I'm going to stay in this trade USD yen and waiting for pound swish to break below the support, and we'll enter that trade, take it all the way down to 129 if we can. Let me see what the daily range is on this thing. It's only put in 44 pips. And the average true range is over 100 pips. So it still has about 60 pips to go. So this should continue to sell off. Okay, the stop loss, very tight, only about 20 pips to the upside right there. So, you know, it may just turn out to be a decent day trading. I didn't think it was going to happen. Usually on Fridays, it's a hit or miss. But the numbers were negative for the US. CPI numbers were only 1%. So the USD yen should sell off. Let's see what the target is. Okay, now it's simply because the market was already in a downtrend. We had negative divergence on the 1-hour chart. And now we have, we had negative divergence on a 4-hour chart as well. And that's probably why it's moving so quick, because everyone was short on this pair already, and the news just supported what was actually happened in the charts. And I think we also have a trend line break. Yeah, and we have a trend line break as well. Okay. All right, so I'll stay in this trade as long as I can. The next support level is 112.92. Okay, so the open trades. USD, Japanese yen, and GBP Aussie. And we're still waiting for pound Swiss to break below that support level. And it still has about 60 pips to go. Yesterday it put in over 110 pips. Okay, so we're short pound Aussie, we're short pound yen now, and USD yen. Still waiting for pound Swiss to break below the support level, and it's just sitting there. All the other pairs are responding except pound Swiss. Pound Canadian dollar, rejecting the swing high, and let's go back to the 1 hour chart. This looks like a good trade right now. Let's see what the risk is on this trade. A little bit high for me, but if it closes below the support, I will trade it and then put just about a 20 pip stop loss. I'm just going to wait for the price to break below the support level, because the swing high, that's too much of a stop loss, 60 pips. So we want to make sure that there's a continuation on this pair. It should break this level of support. There is the advisory indicator is giving us a buy signal, but we're in a strong downtrend, and it hasn't even put in its daily range yet. 167 is the projected range. So let's see what happens. On New Zealand dollar, I'm just going to wait for the price to close above the central pivot point, and just, maybe just capture 10 or 20 pips, because the next support level, actually the next resistance level, is 68.83. It's almost not even worth to take the trade, but it is 10 pips. So this is most likely the best trade of the day. USD yen. The market was already in a downtrend. We already had negative divergence, and a news event just propelled this to go even lower, and we're targeting this 112.92 handle. So I'm going to enter this trade as soon that it closes below this 129.46, that body of the candle. But that's not going to happen for another half hour. So we're just going to have to be patient. The body of the candle needs to close below the support. Take this trade. Pound Aussie is founding a strong support. Let's see if it can stay below this 74.19 area. USD yen, just going to stay in this trade as long as I can, at least to 112.92. This is a strong downtrend. There's the channel, the previous channel, negative divergence on the 4-hour chart. News event that supports the sell of USD yen. Now it's just retracing a bit, and it should turn around and head down, at least down to 112.92.